Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Ashwatani. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about one of my theories, one of my creations that I have used in various training programs, various consultancies that I've done with my clients across Pakistan and outside Pakistan as well. It's called platform theory, and what it does is that it helps you identify three types of people in the organization, in the society in general, and it helps you take the decision that is required for the organization to take timely in order to eliminate a lot of cost, a lot of problems that are bound to occur in the organization in the later stages if you don't do this. A lot of organizations do have a mechanism to identify various classifications of people that exist in that particular organization, but this tool is quite simple. The tool is quite interesting. It's quite enjoyable as well, and the process of the change, the process of actually understanding the classifications and being able to label the people in the organization, this gives you more of an authority to take the decision much more clearly, much more confidently as well. So the first type of people that we come across in the organization are the trendsetters or the pace setters. I call them pace setters, and there's a reason for that, and that is because that every organization, big or small, whether they have translated their values, written their values, documented their values or not, every organization have a vision. Every organization has a goal, has an objective, be it known to everyone or not known to everyone. There will be a certain type of people who will act as pace setters, who will try to identify what value of an organization is, what vision of an organization is, what is the objective of that organization is, and then they try to match the speed with that vision. They try to uplift themselves, upskill themselves, develop themselves according to the need of that organization. So I call them pace setters, because they will be the first one to adapt to the change that is being demanded by the strategic management of the organization. And these are the people who are the key drivers when the organization is moving very fast. Then we have the second type, which is the tenderforce. Now the tenderforce are usually the ones who will wait for the change to happen and wait for the pace setters to actually climb up with the change and see the depth of the water and then decide whether they want to go into the water or not. Usually they end up going into the water and become the part of the campaign and sign up for the change, but they're very late into actually making the change to occur. Now usually because of these kinds of people, the change happens, but it gets very, very delayed as well at times. So organizations have to keep them in mind as well. The third ones are quite toxic for every organization, and organizations have to take difficult decisions over here as well. I call them aliens in my term, and that is because that these people will have their own own interpretations of everything, be it the values, be it the missions, be it the visions. They have their own vested interest, which most of the people don't know. They try to become the part or try to look as much familiar or similar to every other people, that they are a part of the change, but they eventually sign off from the change and starts to make disruptions, which will be very toxic for the change or the organization to actually move forward. Now organizational leader have to take three different decisions over here. The first one is that first of all you need to identify the people and classify them as we've discussed. The second decision that an organization have to take is that they have to reward the first ones, have to reward the pace setters, because these are the leaders. They needs to be rewarded in terms of monetary reward, in terms of promotions, in terms of bonuses, increments, job enrichment, whatever mechanism you have. You should reward these people first of all, so that they stay motivated to their task and they feel empowered. They feel good about those traits that they have. Now the second one is that the tenderfoots should be trained. first of all trained for the values that the organization have, trained for the pace that the organization have, trained for the technical and non-technical skills that an organization need in order to move further with the change. And the third decision that an organization have to take, which is the tough one, it is to eliminate those aliens from the organization. They will be existing in some of the departments, they will be existing in here and there. You have to identify it through the tool, and then you have to understand that if you let them be the part of that organization, they will eventually pull some of the tenderforts towards them, and they will, again, the tenderforts will sign up for their mission, whatever that is, in the organization, and then organization will suffer a lot of loss of manpower, loss of time, loss of change from occurring as soon as possible, and they will eventually have a lot of troubles and difficulties in the process. So this was today's video. I hope you've liked it. I hope this has created some value for you. And if you want to know more about this process, this change management theory that I've come across, and I've written a comprehensive article, a comprehensive process of how we can implement this program in your organization, we can discuss it further. You can comment me below, or you can contact me directly in my inbox. If you've liked this video, do like this video as well. Do comment below, and if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, do subscribe to this channel as well. That will be great help. See you in another video. Take a very good care of yourself. Wish you good luck. Allah Hafiz.